So another one of the reasons you won the medallion was for your role in starting Candelo Bulk Wholefoods. Now, my work, we use stock from the co-op weekly, so we know it well. But how did it start?
Well, it started a long time ago in Candelo, and we weren't involved then. We, as Chris has mentioned, we moved to Tandawangalo and a shared farm, and we ended up buying the business from this woman who was running it in Candelo, and she'd moved it to Bega. So that's how it began, and it came out of earth care, people care, food, where we get it from and what it consists of, and being reasonable for people to be able to buy, and recycling, not having a lot of plastic packaging. And so that was a sort of background to it, and it also was a little bit of a community hub, and so people began to bring their own vegetables and to sell and so on. And during that time, the Iraq War started, and there was a conversation going on in the shop, and one of the workers was saying, I don't want to pay tax to this government if they're going to spend my money doing this. And I was raised in a Quaker family, and it's a pacifist sort of society or organisation or religion, whatever you want to call it. And I knew that this sort of thing could be done, and you can withhold like the same amount, the 10% of your tax to the government, because that's how much of your tax is being spent on defence and so on. So we said, right, we'll give it a go. And I was the person who was doing the wages at that time, so I was able to not pass on that 10%. And we instead gave it to the Rural Australians for Refugees, I think the organisation was called. And anyway, it got out. I was on the radio for lunchtime, national.
Well, Candelo Bulk Wholefoods in Bega is refusing to pay tax.
It was pretty scary. But what was amazing was I was also sitting on the Chamber of Commerce executive, because I thought it was important that we move with the community. So it was a large part of what I was doing as well. And it was interesting. There were people who were sympathetic, anyway. But it was such a small amount of money. Of course, they didn't bother to make a fuss about it. If they had, then all hell would have been let loose, and they'd have been shown up. So, there's that story.
Amazing.
But it's worth saying that in the time since we purchased, which was 1987, 98. I mean, it really grew and grew and grew over the years. And it was. I mean, people loved coming to the shop. It was a joy to work there. When I only worked there till the year 2000, but it was so lovely, and just to be part of all the conversations that were going on, and just having a sense that you were supporting community network by having this place where so many people came.